Hi John, following on from our call yesterday, as promised, just going to go through some exercises for we're going to start from top down, so we're going to go through a couple of neck exercises, a couple of exercises for your thoracic, shoulder, and then just talk a little bit about your posture and pins and needles in your leg, and hopefully some exercise that will help with that. Okay, so we're going to start off with some neck exercises. Again, I've probably spoken to you about these in the past. We're going to start off just with kind of getting our posture good to start off with. Okay, so we don't want to be starting in kind of a slouch position, so we're just going to correct our pelvis, get a nice curve in our lower back, shoulders back, and we're going to start off with just bringing chin onto our chest. Okay, and then back to the center. Do these nice and slowly. And then we'll start off doing about 5 of these in each direction. So that's your flexion. So we'll go up to the ceiling with the next one with our extension, but careful with this. If you feel lightheaded or dizzy, don't go quite as far. Okay, so again, 5 of those. Then we're going to rotate over to one shoulder, again as far as you can, feeling a nice stretch. Back to the center, 5 of those, exactly the same to the left, and back. So the next one, your side flexion, is just going to be bringing your ear down to your shoulder. Okay, what I want you to do with this one, I want you to sit on your opposite hand, so that just depresses this shoulder, gives you a nicer stretch, and then you can bring your hand across and just give that a nice little pull across. Hold that for a count of 5 and release. Okay, so same as the others, 5 times. So with this one, once you've done ear to shoulder, we're going to angle it slightly to the opposite leg. Okay, so same again, just going to pull it towards the opposite leg, keeping that shoulder down, so feeling a nice stretch. And with you, we're going to be concentrating on the area where you're getting the pain. And then back. And obviously we're going to repeat that on the other side. So straight across first. Okay, and then once you've done that, angling it down just to the opposite shoulder. And relax there. Okay, so going down to our shoulder girdle, we're going to start off just with a little bit of simple shoulder shrugging. Okay, easy one for you to do while you're sat at your computer. Okay, you can rotate it round if you want to, backwards and obviously forwards. Okay, and then with our arms, we're going to clasp them together. Now we're just going to reach up, far as you can, above your head and back down. So with all of these, we're using pain as a guide. So we're going into some restriction, feel a nice stretch, but not too far into that stretch. Okay, quite a nice one to do for thoracic as well is keeping our hands together and then just push our thoracic back. So you're doing like a cat stretch in sitting. So you're going to push our thoracic spine out. If I do that to the side, it's just this movement here. So you just get a nice stretch across mid part of your back here. That's quite a nice one to do actually. And relax. Okay. Another one you can have a go with, just bringing your arms out to the side here, and then we just pulse it back. So you're going from neutral and just get that squeeze of your shoulder blades at the end range. Again, nice if you've been slouched in front of your computer. Okay, so that's a nice one to do as well. So that kind of covers a bit of thoracic, a bit of shoulder. Okay, keeping it kind of quite simple. Going down to lumbar spine, okay, lower back basically. What I want you to have a go with, you're going to love this one, John, is we're going to slouch down and we're going to come back up again. So we're tilting our pelvis. So we're slouching as if we're slouching on the sofa, and then we're kind of coming up, again, a big arch in our back at the top of that range. Okay, it's a really nice one to do in sitting. Okay, so I want you to do that one for your lower back. And you can do that quite a few times during the day. And then one that might help with your pins and needles, I want you to sit nice and upright to begin with. And then I want you to slump down. So you're going to slouch down with your lower back. And at the same time, we're lifting, straightening our leg. Okay, straightening our knee. And then you're going to come back up nice and tall again. So we're going to slump down, foot up towards you if you can. Okay, and if you can as well, that's going to bring chin onto our chest. And then back up. Okay, so we do 5 again, do 5 on one side, and then you're going to do 5 on the other side. So that's basically stretching the nerve as it's going from your back all the way down the leg. So that hopefully might help with that, pins and needles. Okay, so I'm not going to give you loads to do, just have a little go with that sequence, okay? So as I said, work on maybe 5 reps of each of them at the moment. With the stretches, hold each stretch for about a count of 5, okay? And with them, you can do them 2-3 times a day, okay? Going on to more functional exercises, okay? So something that's going to get you just generally a little bit stronger, okay? So we're going to start from quite an easy, low base initially, because we're not sure what your fitness levels are like at the moment after COVID, etc. So first exercise I want you to do is you're going to be feet flat on the floor, okay? So knees, hips at 90, so basically in a dining room chair. And all you're going to do is you're going to stand up and then we're going to sit back down. Okay, seems simple enough. You're going to stand up and we're going to sit back down. What I want you to think about with this one though, I want you to think about there's something underneath the ball of your foot. And as you stand up, you're squeezing that, okay? So be it an orange or whatever. So as you're standing, you're just keeping the pressure in the front of your foot. When you're standing, think about that pressure in the front. And when you sit down, we want to be nice and controlled and slow sitting down, okay? So again, with that one, start on maybe 2 reps of 5, okay? Just to kind of pitch it, to see how you are at that. And then, obviously build up gradually then. So that's your sit to stand. Then the other one I want you to do then, again, no equipment needed, bottom step at home. Start off really, really simple, okay? Just toe tapping. Okay, so you don't have to count how many reps you do with this one. Maybe work on time with this one, so 30 seconds, have a little break, another 30 seconds. Okay? So we're keeping it really, really simple first, John. Okay, so you're going to do your sit to stand from a chair. You're going to do your toe tapping on the step. And you're going to get back on the bike or walk every day. Okay, so the bike, I suggest maybe literally 5 minutes. Okay, have a little rest, another 5 minutes, no more than that. Okay, or if you're out for a walk, maybe go for a 20-minute walk. The key to this is we don't really know where you're at the moment, okay? So it's difficult to give you kind of clear guidelines on repetitions or times. So what I want you to do is keep a little bit of a journal, okay? So every day, especially with these functional exercises, write down how many sit to stands you've done, how long you've been doing your toe tapping. If you've been for a walk, how long was that for, and how long have you done the bike, okay? Give me that, because what you might find is if you overdo it, you end up having a bad day the following day and you do less then, okay? So we'll be able to pitch it after about a week or so and adjust these quantities, okay? So have a go with the stretches, 2-3 times a day with those. The functional exercises, maybe just the once a day for now. Let's see how you are after a couple of days of doing them then. Okie dokes, I'll speak to you soon.